Kia guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a look with my palettes. So it's going to be a green look, hence the black background. I'm quite excited for you to see this. I'm going to be using the palettes. I'm probably going to use some of the liquid shadows. I don't know if I'm going to use any of the duochromes because they don't show up on camera and it's quite frustrating. But yeah, it's going to be quite a quick look, sort of simple but full glam, if you get what I mean. I'm going to go away and do my base off camera, and then I'm going to come back and we're going to do the eyes. I might do one eye off camera to work out what I'm going to do. But yeah, so I'll be back in a second and I will be looking a little bit better. Okay, so this is what I've come up with. This is kind of a glammy sort of look. So as I said, I did use this palette. We're going to do this eye. Where's my primer? I can't find anything. Just going to put a dollop of eye primer on the eye. I'm going to grab my Bare Beauty concealer buffer, and just try to buff that primer in. That's, oh, by the way, it's the Makeup Revolution Cut Crease Primer. I know they say it's for cut creases, but I find it works really well as an eye primer. Then I'm gonna, I could just tap the mirror in here. Well, that's brilliant, I forgot about that. Then what I'm gonna do is, just with a fluffy brush, I'm gonna dip into this colour here. And kind of use that to kind of set the, what do you call it? The primer? Just kind of roughly buffing it in. Simple as that. Now what I'm going to do is with another brush, I'm going to dip into this shade here and kind of buff that into the crease area. As sort of a transition shade. It's a beautiful shade, this. Just kind of buff it in. So you can see it's not giving a lot of colour because I'm only going in very lightly. It's just to give it a soft transition. Don't forget to do up in your near the brows where I'm doing it now, and bring it down into the inner corner. Now I haven't put any powder in because I'm not worried about fallout, because I don't do fallout. Some of the shades in the pan might give it a bit of kickback, but that's not a problem with me because, well, it's more because it's too pigmented. You go in with a little bit and build it up, otherwise you do run the risk of having it kind of not blending out properly because there's too much pigments mixing in together. So I'm just kind of going back and forth. Now what I'm going to do is, with the Bare Beauty, basically as a crease blender, I'm going to go in with this shade here, and just kind of, just pack it into the crease and build it up a little bit. It's a beautiful shade, this. Oh, a little tip with the brushes from Bare Beauty is, before you use them, give them a wash. There is a bit of a starch powder in them to keep the shape. So if you've got them, or if you get them, because it hasn't launched, it hasn't released yet. But if you get them and you find they're a bit stiff, just give them a wash. I can't use that. That's better. I can see better. Does anybody have any tips to stop under here from creasing where all my baggages are? That would be handy if you do. Going back into that brush we're using for the transition shade, I'm just going to kind of marry those two together. Because we don't want no freaky deaky blending transitions. I'm just doing slightly swirly motions. So you can see that beautiful transition there. It's so hard to tell with all the studio lights if it looks good. Now what I'm going to do is, because that's looking nice, I'm going to go and deepen it up further, and to do that I'm going to dip into that shade here, yeah, that shade there, which is the sort of darker green colour. Darker green colour, they're all dark greens. Jesus. Take that right in the crease there. You see that's just going to darken it up quite a bit. Oh, I'm taking it on this brush instead, which is another BEARB Beauty brush. And again, blending that and making sure you're blending it. Actually, I've changed. I've gone into that shade there. Excuse me. Yeah. And again, back with that transition shade. Yeah, that's nice. Oh, I've got an itch. Oh. Don't want to ruin the beat though. Just taking a clean brush and just kind of diffusing that outer edge a little bit more. Lovely. Now, excuse me, I just need a little drink. Got a bit of something in my throat. It's not even a Thursday night. What I'm going to do is go in with, what should I use? The BEARB Beauty All Over Shader. And now I am actually going to go back into this one here. And pack that on the lid. So you get that automatic straight on there. Because I am going to go in with the black as well. I'm really hoping this is going to look right on camera, because all I'm seeing now is neon green. So far it's almost like a, I don't know what you call it. What do you call that when it's one colour? Monochromatic. Lovely. Now I'm going to go in with the BEARB Beauty, I can't remember what I called this, but it's basically like a really dense crease brush, like a detailed crease brush, which is exactly what I'm going to use it for. Now I've got the tiniest, literally, let me get that black off. When I dip into this black, You literally, that's enough. It honestly is the blackest of the blackest, is black of the black. Like, that's insane. Oof, I love that black. I am so proud of it. Gonna go in with a brush that's got a little bit of green on it already. And just kind of diffuse it a little bit. You may need to go back in and put a little bit more on there. And you know what? That's okay. Because that's what blending brushes are for. Did I use that? No, I didn't, because it's dirty, that's fine. So you see how that's kind of just darkened up that outer corner? We're going to do the same thing with the inner corner. I'm going to dip into the green. Nice. I'm going to go back in with the sort of all over shader and kind of just intensify in here. We are going to put a pressed glitter on there. Gorgeous pressed glitter. And the glitter we're going to put on there is this one. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Just kind of play around with it until you kind of are happy with it. I just want a little bit of black through here to kind of almost do like a halo effect. Loving that so far. Lovely. Now I'm going to take, with these pressed glitters, it is better if you put it on the tip of your finger and put it on the eye. I'm just going to go with my little finger. And just push it on. Press it on. And then I'm just going to go with my fluffy brush. Flick off some of that glitter that fell. Once it's on there, it won't move, trust me. Because I've had to wash this stuff off before. So I've found glitter for days. Perfect. I'm just going to kind of tap on the inner and outer corner so there's no harsh edges. Back in with that blending brush through there, kind of lovely. Now what I'm going to do is liner. So for liner, I use, what's this? This is the MAC Brush Black Liquid Felt Tip Liner. Personally for me, it's just the one I prefer. I'll try and do it so you can see. Yeah. Sorry, I don't talk while I do liner. Because that is stressful stuff. And if you can talk while you do it, hats off to you. Now it's all about filling that in. And that is that. I'm going to go in with, where is it? A really short stubby smudging brush. And just with a bit of the black, just where it's kind of on the glitter, it can kind of sometimes go a little bit transparent. So that just kind of thickens that black up. I'm going to use a bit of MAC mascara. Where's my lash curler? I can't find it anywhere, which is really flippin' annoying. Oh shit. Who just touched his makeup with his mascara? Awesome. Love that for me. On the bottom lash line, I'm going to go in with a small packing brush and into that shade here and run that under the waterline for a little bit. Just tying the two together. And going in with the transition shade again. Smoking it out. Smoking it up. Blowing it out a bit. And then back in with whatever's left on here. Just very lightly. Right along the lash line there. Just to add a little bit of zhoosh. Where's the brush I used after that? I'm going to use the Bare Beauty All Over Shader. To diffuse that black a bit. Hope I'm not going out of shot, sorry. Yeah. And what do I want to do now? Lashes. So the lashes I'm using are the Bare Beauty Lana lashes. What I'm going to do is, and to apply them I use the Kiss Strip Lash Glue. I need to get another one of this, but everyone knows it's sold out. Well, I don't know what y'all are doing, but y'all are using it all up. Oh, before that, I'm going to go in with my liquid shadow in the shade, Platinum. And all I'm going to do is I've got a what do you call it? A cotton tip here. So I've got a little Q-tip here. And all I'm going to do is, I can't do this one-handed. Run a little bit through there. And just like that. Now what I'm going to do, drag it up into the sort of the glitter, and then flip it over. Kind of just to diffuse it, put a little bit of sparkle in the inner corner. Then dot right there. Because can you ever have too much sparkle? No, you can't. And if you say yes, I don't need that sort of negativity in my life. Right, lashes. I hate putting on lashes. So there we go. I hope you enjoyed that. Oh no, I haven't finished. I need to put setting spray. I'm going to go in with... I've got a few I can choose from. I'm going to take my girl Kelly's Wikked Cosmetics Violicious setting spray. I absolutely love the smell of this. I don't know if you can still get this, but if you can, feel free to use my code. I'll link it down below. So this is the look. I absolutely love it. I love green shadows. That's why I created this palette, because we were missing a green eyeshadow palette in the market like this. Yeah, so after that, you can see by looking at the pan just like how little fallout there is. Like you can see where I've pressed into the black and all that. Yeah, I've got more coming for you, but if you enjoyed this, if you got the palette, let me know what you think of it. I'll probably do another look using this palette in another tutorial for you. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. Have a great day, be blessed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!